Hi guys, welcome to Academy DNA. So let's start with the NAT part 1.1. So basically few parts, few concepts still we have to discuss as a part of part 1. So let's follow the part 1.1. So there are three types of NAT we already discussed: interface NAT, dynamic NAT, and PAT, and the static NAT, which is a bidirectional, right? Now NAT, when you say, whenever you configure the NAT on the Cisco router, you have to first define the direction, guys. First you have to define the direction, who is inside and who is outside. Basically Cisco router, right, Cisco router has a interfaces configured with the IP addresses, L3 IP addresses, right? So you have to, according to your requirement, you have to define the direction. Where is LAN, where is your WAN? Accordingly you can define the direction, and based on the direction you can, guys, define the NAT statement. Okay, so now few terminology you have to first understand. Number one, inside local, inside global, outside global, and outside local. So just term understand karo. Inside local means original source IP address before translation. Original IP address before translation means private IP address, right? Inside global, source IP address after translation. After translation, and जो private IP address है, when this private IP address now become the public IP address, this inside private IP address now we call it as a inside global. We call it as a inside global. Clear? Now outside global means, outside means original destination before translation. Guys, try to understand. If I am accessing the 8.8.8.8, right? So definitely that 8.8.8 DNS is NATed with the some private IP addresses. So for me that 8.8.8.8 is the outside global. Once this outside global 8.8.8 will get translated with the private IP addresses. So for me that private IP address is a outside local destination IP address translation. Again it is depend on your direction. So inside local means original IP address before translation. Inside global means original IP address, public IP address after translation. Then inside local means original source IP address before translation. Inside global means source IP address after translation. Outside global means original destination IP address before translation, right? Original destination IP address before translation. And outside local means destination IP address after translation. Clear? Now consider here I have one PC, and that PC would like to access the internet, and this PC has a default gateway on the router 1. So the traffic is coming from the LAN interface. So हम लोग इसको क्या कहते हैं? Inside. So आपको कॉन्फ़िगर करते वक्त you have to define the direction. Okay, this interface is my inside and this interface is my outside. Clear, right? So now this is my inside, this is my outside. Now inside and out, where I can configure, on which type of interface I can configure inside and outside? Of course your sub interface, your physical interface, your SPI, then your logical interface, right? Or your tunnel interface can be a inside or outside. Now the question is, can one interface have a part of inside and outside both? No. If you configure this gigabyte 0/1 as a part of inside, so you have to configure this interface as a inside only. If accidentally you configure the command IPNet outside, so what will happen? Inside command will get override by the outside command. Similar way, you already configure this interface gigabyte 0/0 as an outside interface, and accidentally you configure gigabyte 0/0 as a IPNet inside. So inside this IPNet outside will get override by the inside, right? सो एट अ टाइम एक इंटरफेस एक ही डायरेक्शन पे होता है, इनसाइड और आउटसाइड। ना मुझे बताओ बच्चा लोग, अभी अगर ये पीसी को अगर नैट करके बाहर भेजना है तो आपका डायरेक्शन क्या रहेगा, इनसाइड टू आउटसाइड। किसी बंदे को बाहर से अंदर आना है, राइट, स्टैटिक नैट से, तो डायरेक्शन क्या रहेगा, आउटसाइड टू इनसाइड। दैट इज द रीजन आप डिफाइन कर सकते हो। अगर आपके वहां यहां पे 10 लैन है, लैन 1, लैन 2, लैन 3, लैन 4, लैन 4, लैन 5, you have to define on all, you have to go and define in IP NAT inside command on all the interface. Means in short, direction you have to define. If you have 2 WAN links, define the outside as a outside. If you have 4 WAN link, you have to define as a outside. You have to define as a outside. Now chalo, clear, this is clear. Now let's discuss little bit more now guys. So who is inside, who is outside, let's discuss a little bit. Now in this topology guys, I have a router 1, right? Now router 1, this PC, this web application server are trying to access DNS server, right, having the destination IP address 182.5.1.8. अभी देखो यहाँ पे, whenever request coming from source on router 1 10.5.1.10, यानी ये वाला, if it is a source, whenever traffic leave the router, it should get NAT with a 100.64.64.9. So for me guys, this 10.5.1.10 is my inside local, means original source IP address before translation. When this source IP address translate to public IP address 100.64.64.9, so this IP address is inside global, because this inside address globally identified by 100.64.64.9. Clear? So for me this is the inside local. Now this web server has initiated the UDP request on 182.5.1.8. So when the request received on this router, so there we have a mapping. If the destination IP is 82.5.1.8 translate with 10.128.1.10. So for me 182.5.1.8 is a outside global. ये मेरा outside interface है ना, this is my आउटसाइड इंटरफेस. सो फॉर मी, मैं यहां पे बैठा हूं तो मैं इसको देखता हूं तो क्या है मेरा 182.5.1.8 इज माय आउटसाइड ग्लोबल. एज सुन एज दिस आउटसाइड ग्लोबल, ये आउटसाइड ग्लोबल ये राउटर जब चेंज करेगा, राइट, विथ प्राइवेट आईपी एड्रेस 10.1.1.10. So for me this IP address after translation, destination IP after translation is my outside local. So clear, inside global. So inside local means source IP address before original source IP address before translation. As soon as the source IP address change and translate to public IP address, so this public IP address is for my inside global, for because these inside hosts globally identified by this public IP address. Now for destination IP address 182.5.1.8 when hit on a router will translate this IP to private IP address, public to private. So for me 182.5.1.8 is my outside global. As soon as this IP address get translate to private IP address or any IP address, so this after translation IP address is my outside local. Clear guys? Inside global, inside local, outside global, outside local. This is most important term. Whenever you will see this statement, show IP NAT translate enter. So you have to identify which is inside local, inside global, outside global, outside local, outside global. You have to. Now guys, tell me, if we are sitting at this side, DNS side. So 10.1.1.10 is my inside local. This is NAT with the 182.5.1.8. So for me it's a inside global. Now 100.64.64.9 for me is a outside global. And once this 164.64.9 translate with the 10.5.1.10, so it will be a outside local. So it's guys depending on the direction. डिपेंडिंग ऑन द डायरेक्शन. क्लियर. सो बेसिकली क्या होता है ना, जब आप कोई सोर्स नेट करते हो इंटरनेट एक्सेस के लिए, इंटरनेट जब आप एक्सेस करते हो उस केस में यू रियली डोंट नो कि ये नेट उसको कर रहा है करके, राइट. सो सिंपल, व्हेन यू आर यूजिंग सिंपल इंटरनेट एक्सेस, सो फॉर यू inside global, inside local is 10.5.1.10, inside global is 100.64.64.9, outside global 182.5.1.8, and outside local same IP. Why? Because I am not doing the NAT ना, this remote router doing the NAT. मुझे क्या पता कि आगे जाके NAT हो रहा है करके. Just for concept perspective, I have defined this. Who is inside, who is outside. Clear? Right? So this is most important, guys. This is the most important, right? So in the part 2 we'll start with the configuration, in which we will see the different scenario, interface NAT scenario. Then we'll look for the interface NAT with the different use cases where we have to do the interface NAT as well as the pool NAT. दोनों भी करना है, right? इसमें क्या करना है आप देखो, अभी इसमें वी हैव अ टू सर्विस प्रोवाइडर, प्राइमरी एंड सेकेंडरी. इफ प्राइमरी लिंक फेल्ड, योर ट्रैफिक शुड गेट नैट विद द सेकेंडरी पूल which is service internet service provider B. The next one is the same use cases. So guys, this is how almost we will cover the 6 to 7 use cases and a scenario. Thank you so much. Stay tuned for the part 2. So hope you got a part 1.1 and 1.1. Thank you so much.